currently reviewing the new Superman Rebirth issues. Well, they're not really new, it's from 2016. But the Superman Rebirth issues are issues 1 through 4. Plus, we are doing the old Super Sons, one of their issues. I forget what issue number, but that's okay. So we're just going to start with number 1 of Superman Rebirth, still in the package. I always take care of my comics, always. If I read a comic, I always put it back in the package where it comes in. And I always make sure I have clean hands, which I do. Here, wait, I gotta do this. Alright, let's get into it. So, Superman Rebirth number 1 is a very intriguing story. It's very spectacular, and it's all because of Jon Kent. Not his dad, but his son, Jon Kent. He's Superboy, and he is my favorite DC character in the Virginia universe. But yes, this is a very intriguing and very interesting story of new Rebirth Superman. As you can see on the cover is done very well, very nice. Very nice, and it is actually by Mendoza. He's the artist that did the cover. I absolutely love this cover. That's just my opinion, though. Some people don't like it for some reason. I don't know why. But that's issue number 1. And basically, in issue number 1, we start to learn about Jon Kent, and we also got to learn about a little bit of what's going on in the DC universe right now. But mostly these 4 are mostly about Jon Kent. It's not really about Superman, which is what I love about them. So that was issue number 1 out of the way. Now let's move on to issue... Oh, fudge, I forgot. Little dilemma, I don't have issue number 2. I wanted to pick it up the other day. I couldn't. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. But for now, we have the next best thing. Boom. Issue motherfucking 3. Dang, I should be an opera singer. So this cover I absolutely love. It is by well, the signature is right there. It's Mick. His last name's Mick. Don't know who that is. I have heard of Mendoza before. Really like his art. And so as you can see here on the cover, we have the... Why do I always forget the freaking names? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Looks like I'm going to have to open it up. Which I don't do rarely. I read a comic about every 2 months. Very carefully take it out. Put the case up there. Alright, let's look through it. So as you can see, here it is in person. So they're going to the Fortress of Solitude, where they run into Eradicator, his name. Okay, now I can put it back. Very carefully put it back, Brayden, or you will die, Brayden. Brayden. So we have the Eradicator on the cover with Superman, Jon Kent, and Lois Lane, all in his mirror glasses, about to die. The Eradicator is the main villain in this story arc. He is basically the last remaining things of Krypton. They need to get he's trying to rebuild Krypton on Earth. Superman's not having it. You know how that goes. My hair. Perfect. Now, let's move on to issue 4. Oh, baby, I just love this color. I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, hiccups too. I just love this color. It is so innovative, and I absolutely love it. And it's by Pat Mick, the same guy who did the last cover. And what you see here is you see Superman and then Jon Kent teaming up to fight up the Eradicator. But the reason Jon Kent is helping is because the Eradicator kind of kills Krypto the super dog, but we're not going to give out a lot of spoilers. So yeah, it's just great to see father and son, doing it out against evil. Freaking love it. And that concludes it for the Superman Rebirth. It's a great story arc. If you have the chance, you should definitely pick it up. You should definitely get it. It's amazing. But now we are on to one of my most prized possession comics, Super Sons. But the special thing about this Super Sons is it's a variant cover. This is indeed a variant cover, which I'm very proud of. And it's just a great comic book. I mean, Jesus, how could you not like this comic book? How could you, even if you're not a DC fan, even if you're into Marvel, and then you're just like, okay, I'll pick up a DC comic book, what could happen? You pick up this comic book, even if you're not a fan of it, you're sure going to be like, that was at least a good story. But dang, it's not just a good story. It's got good characters. It's got good everything. But the thing that makes it better is it's a variant cover. I'm just so proud of that. But that has been a review of Superman Rebirth. Superman Rebirth. Issues 1, 3, and 4 for you. Go pick them up if you can. If you can get a deal on them like I did. I went to the Comic Book ER in Cadillac. Great place. Love the people. The staff is amazing. They help you out with all your comic needs. Basically, I walked up in there and I'm like, I need some Superman John Kent stuff. And he's like, I got you, homie. But the thing is, if you get 4 of these with the hard white backs, you get a 5th one free, bro. 5th one free.